President Trump is taking the first steps toward tougher gun regulations 1 week after the school shooting in Parkland, Florida. The president tweeted last night, "We must now focus on strengthening background checks," which could mean anything from legislation the NRA supports to legislation it strongly opposes.
The president also wants to ban bump stocks and other devices that can enable rapid-fire shooting. Margaret Brennan is at the White House, where the president will sit down with students, parents, and teachers today to talk about keeping schools safe. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, in the wake of last week's massacre, the White House is showing a new openness to gun control measures. Today, the president will hold a listening session not only with members of the Parkland community, but also those impacted by past school shootings in Columbine and Sandy Hook.
We have to do more to protect our children.
The president told the Justice Department to take swift action.
We must actually make a difference.
Efforts to ban bump stocks last year were stalled by the NRA and Republican leaders.
So we think the regulatory fix is the smartest, quickest fix.
The NRA disapproved of Tuesday's directive, arguing that banning semi-automatic firearms and accessories has been shown time and again to not prevent criminal activity and punishes the law-abiding for the criminal acts of others. Bump stocks were not used in last week's attack, but a shooter in Las Vegas did use them in October to kill 58 people in the deadliest shooting in U.S. history.
We'll be talking about gun laws as time goes by.
President Trump's personal views continue to evolve. In his 2000 book, The America We Deserve, Mr. Trump wrote, "I generally oppose gun control, but I support the ban on assault weapons," a position he reversed while running for office. Now, in response to the outcry from students and activists, the White House is signaling it may revisit the ban on assault-style rifles, like the AR-15 firearm used in the Florida attack.
We haven't closed the door on any front.
And may consider changing the age limit for those purchasing military-style weapons.
It's certainly something that's on the table for us to discuss.
Now, it is not clear how many of the Parkland student activists were invited here to the White House. Yesterday, one of the more outspoken, David Hogg, said that he had turned down an invitation to come here in favor of a prior TV commitment. John, he explained that the president had also been invited to that TV town hall.
Margaret, thanks.